Hey everybody, welcome to the 1804 Show, Chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and this is episode 216. Yeah, I wanted to do an episode late this time. I really miss you guys, but I had to get my head together, had to get some things in order, and just really explain myself a little bit. Because I had to, come on here to set the record straight. Because a lot of people really took my last video out of context. And I just wanted to, you know, share some light and everything. But it's just that a lot of people just really get mad at my accolades and my accomplishments. And I don't understand it because one thing that I have always been a leader. I always exercised my First Amendment rights. And I never really just been that type of person to exaggerate or overstep my position. And my position is set in stone. My position in the city of Saginaw just has been, trying to help people and trying to reach out to people. I can say out of the whole year and a half that I've been doing my platform and doing my show, I brought a lot of people out. I pretty much give everybody a chance to tell their stories, share their experiences, share their dark secrets. And we had a great time. And it wasn't just Saginaw, it was just all over the country. And when I say that I'm the first one, I mean I was the first one to do it with no sponsorship, with no help like that. I'm grateful for my homeboys. Shout out to 1536 Closing. They're the only ones who saw my vision. But I've been wanting to do this show for years. But before, everybody was just trying to, pretty much tell me I had to be a certain way, I had to dress a certain way, I had to talk a certain way. I couldn't discuss certain things. I had to be politically correct. And I said, look, that's fine and dandy, but I got to do this my way. I got to do this in the feel of I got to be authentic. I got to be real because the people who going to watch it, they going to know that I'm being fake and I couldn't be fake. I had to be real and very authentic as possible in order for this to work. And I just always been very honest about where I came from and who I am as a man and everything that I had to endure. While a lot of people feel like they have to portray a certain image to blow or to make it. And I never lie about who I was or ever have to pretend to be something that I wasn't in order to get on. But a lot of you guys only know me from this page, but my last page accumulated over 5,000 friends. So for those who know my work ethic and where I started, from the first episode of the first 1804 show, I thank you guys for following me this far. But if I didn't go through what I went through with my old page being hacked, I probably would be way bigger than what I am today. But hey, things happen for a reason, so I can't complain. But I'm just letting you know from my standpoint and my point of view is that people just get a lot of the things I say out of whack and take things that I say out of context. But I have always been a leader. I have always, marched on the beat of my own drum. I always thought about just more of the people, way more than myself. And a lot of people, followed the crowd. I never was able to follow the crowd. I never wanted to be a part of the circus act because it's all circus acts. And I've always, wanted to lead. And because I'm a leader, I have always stand up for what I believed in. I never needed or try to seek anybody's approval or anybody's validation. I've always wanted to just be my own man and my own voice to the people. And a lot of people just think that what I do is so easy, and it's not easy at all. Even though like I use Facebook Live for the platform, but I do all this by myself. And again, it just a lot of people, whether have somebody put them on or wait for money to get involved and this and that. But I took a leap of faith. I took a leap of confidence within myself. And I just told myself that this was going to work. I don't care what happened. This is going to have to work. And it's just a lot of people don't apply themselves. A lot of people doesn't want to sacrifice and put in the long hours of making sure that they brand or whatever they're trying to do, their dream, succeed. Because so many people quit on themselves every day. We settle way too much. A lot of people just want the instant gratification instead of the longevity. A lot of people have this 15 minutes of fame mindset, and they don't take the time to improve themselves and to build themselves, because it's too hard. It's too hard when you won't change, because change makes people very uncomfortable. And I have changed a lot. This show, this platform, never got to my head like I did this. No, it was God that did this. And I will always give God his credit because he gave me the gift. He gave me the talent to be able to talk to you guys every week like I do. And while on my break of my social media cleansing and stuff like that, I was just able to, do a lot of soul searching, do a lot of prep for the upcoming episodes, and really been meeting people just off the gram. And a lot of people from out of town really love and respect what I'm doing, and I'm just happy and I'm grateful for everybody who been checking out the YouTube channel and subscribing and commenting and really enjoy the work that I put in, the effort that I put in. But it's just a lot of followers, man, that just go with the flow, and everybody get upset when people tell the truth about, our city. They only follow who's popular and who's hot and what's hot, instead of following the person who has integrity, the person that's, really trying to make a difference. We like things to be the way it is because we have easily adapted to this mindset. And when somebody go against the grain, then they public enemy number one. And we got to stop that. Because at the end of the day, you know, we are citizens, you know, we are civilians, and we all have a right to our own opinion, and we all have a right to state what's right and what's wrong. But, you know, nowadays the new wrong is right, and the right, old right, is the new wrong. And we have to really just start, you know, paying attention to who's genuine and who's fraudulent. And we gravitate towards negativity. We gravitate towards conflict, controversy, everything. And we got to stop that. We have to really, you know, ask ourselves, like, what are we doing to make not just the world better, but our city better, our neighborhoods better? And a lot of us isn't trying to really change anything. We are, you know, just trying to get money, and so we can, you know, floss and we can stunt. And that's not going to make the black community or any community better, because it's just been a virus. It's been a sickly state of emergency for a long time. And I just always just been confident with what I talk about on my show, and just having just other people again to tell me and share their experiences. And but I did this just off the strength of I wanted to help people. I wanted to give people just the opportunity to get a lot of stuff off their chest, a lot of skeletons that they kept in the closet, and just also humanize our Facebook friends. Because usually, man, when we on this app, man, we only we only share what's a facade. You know, a lot of people isn't direct, or a lot of people isn't honest or being truthful. You know, for example, how many times you wrote a status and then you hurry up and deleted it, or you cleared it because you didn't want people to just be all in your business or be opinionated or judgmental. So that's what I mean. We have to really get to that point of being honest with ourselves first, but before we can be honest with everybody else. But I just always followed my heart. I always felt that regardless about what people say or what people think about me, at least I tried. At least I wanted to, you know, become a better individual, a better person. You know, I'm still working on myself every day, you know. I don't have all the answers. I don't have it all together. I'm only 20. Well, sorry. I'm only 34 years old. So I'm still working on myself. I'm still building. I'm still improving, manufacturing my mind. But hey, we all are. We all still a work in progress. And I just think that when it comes to certain things, that everybody just has selective memory. Everybody has um, their own cadence and things, and own um, fictional tales. But hey, I'm really the one that really gave certain people like the blueprint. I gave certain people a way to go into business for themselves, because it's not easy having your own business. It's not easy doing something that only you see and only you believe in, until other people get it, until it become into fruition. A lot of people don't understand just what you giving up. You know, you really giving up like a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I wasted, and we all wasted a lot of time. You know, time is something that we will never get back. And a lot of people just want things to, you know, come easy and come fast. And it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy out here, man. You know, life it's so hard, and people just be playing with their life, taking life for granted, and you can't do that. You can't just sit back and allow time to pass you by. And I just always try to really talk to people because I'm a people person. I'm very genuine. I have a good heart. You know what I'm saying? I done help a lot of people. I done been there for a lot of people. And, I really gave my all and my 150% of this show and this brand and this music. Just really trying to bring people together. And I still will roll with the Super Friends method. All our gifts and talents, all our superpowers, we can be under one roof, saving a day, every episode, if that's what it takes. But it's just everybody trying to, have their own Marvel movie. But it just, we would be a force together instead of apart. That's the only way that this will work, because I can't do this alone. I can't save the world by myself. I'm only one man. But I can help with my gifts and my abilities and my talents, and put in the effort into making the world a better place, just by giving my people just the opportunity of becoming something, or a part of history, or a part of a movement. And this is a movement, and that's why I didn't name my company after me or have my face on it, because it's a movement. This is something that people of all ages can be a part of. I don't care if you're a baby, you know what I'm saying? If you're 100 years old, you can be a part of the 1804 show movement. And that's what I'm about. And that's why my logo was like that, because I want us to take our manhood back. I want us to take back our masculinity, because they easily trying to take away our masculinity. You know what I'm saying? They call our masculinity toxic. But a lot of people don't know what masculinity is. You know what I'm saying? And masculinity isn't always based on anger, isn't always based on brawn, isn't always based on dysfunction. Masculinity is just using your mind, using your brain, and using your heart. You know what I'm saying? Being able to discuss your emotions and being able to take that mask off. That's masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Fighting and shooting and being disruptive, that ain't masculinity. That's stupidity. You know what I'm saying? Having the discipline to know that maybe I'm the problem, or maybe I need to work on myself. Maybe I need to dedicate myself into something more positive, making sure that I help the next generation, build minds, build happy homes, mentorship, and this and that. And that's what masculinity is. It's not only thinking about you, but thinking about, your family, thinking about your friends, thinking about these kids. That's masculinity. Because you realize that, like, in the next 20 years, man, it's going to be way worse than it is now if we don't take back our neighborhoods and take back our communities. It's going to be way worse than it is now. I never seen just so many people just get in their feelings all over what I say, over the truth, because it is the truth. And I'm just trying to really just give people just that opportunity. And just even with the music, I love working with other people. I love showcasing other people's gifts and talents of my music. I done all this alone, with the LLCs, the the logos, I put a lot of money into what I say and what I do. I'm always been a doer. I'm not no talker. I'm not no sayer. I'm a doer. I always done what was necessary to make things bigger and get my point across. Because nobody gonna listen unless you have money behind you. Nobody's gonna take you serious. Nobody gonna value your opinion if you ain't investing into yourself. You know, big money talk, bullshit walk. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to underline certain things and call out certain things in order for us to just, go back into having a discussion. Because, we just allowed the wrong people to be the voice of our community and for our culture and for our brands and stuff. But hey, I done this just off the strength of I just wanted to, really, bring Saginaw, Michigan into like a forefront, because when they, speak of Michigan, they speak of Detroit, they speak of Flint, but we are some gifted and talented people here. And if we can all just come together and just really just band together, we would be a force to be reckoned with. But it's just that mindset that I have to be the captain, or I gotta be this, I gotta be that. But we all can be leaders, but we can all just come as a collective. It's just so many people just rather just want to get put on first, and then they will leave everybody else. It's people that's up and the people that left here and moved to these other cities before they pretty much fuck with a person that's still here, that's resides here, that's remained here. And I'm not saying that I would never move out of Saginaw, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like the community, it's like people rather just get their money and then they will bounce, and then they just will claim other places and try to pretend and try to act like that they from there, but they're not. I would never abandon or abandon where I came from or who I know and who I love. So I'm just really just trying to get people on this, all on the same page, and we all can do this. But it's just a lot of people isn't willing to, do the work or do the assignment as necessary. So we have to realize that we all we got, and nobody gonna look out for us but us, and let's just all come together. But that's all I wanted to say tonight, guys. And again, I appreciate everybody who followed me, who've been supporting me. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, the 1804 Show Chapter 2. Like, comment, subscribe to the video, and share the video. Show your boy some love, because I come in peace. There's no hate, only elevation at this point. But yeah, y'all have a good night. Be safe, be careful, and God bless. Peace.